The battle for the Ukrainian city of Sievierodonetsk is brutal and will determine the fate of the Donbas region, said the country's president, as Russian troops lay waste to the city in an assault aimed at controlling eastern Ukraine.
Kyiv has previously said that Russian forces now occupy about 20% of Ukrainian territory, including swathes of its east and south. Ukraine hopes that Western deliveries of longer-range weaponry could help push Russian troops back. US-supplied howitzers are already being used on the battlefield.
After failing to take control of the capital Kyiv, the Kremlin says it is now seeking to completely liberate Ukraine's breakaway Donbas, where Russian-backed separatists broke away from Ukrainian government control in 2014. Around a third of the Donbas was held by the separatists before the February 24 invasion. This is a very brutal battle, very tough, perhaps one of the most difficult throughout this war, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskiy said in a video statement on Wednesday. Sievierodonetsk remains the epicenter of the encounter in Donbas. Largely, that is where the fate of our Donbas is being decided now, he added. Ukrainian fighters in Sievierodonetsk pulled back to the city's outskirts on Wednesday but have vowed to fight there for as long as possible. Artillery shelling has turned the city in Ukraine's Luhansk province to a bombed-out wasteland. Luhansk's regional governor, Serhiy Gaidai, said the center of the town was being destroyed. Our fighters are hanging on in the Sievierodonetsk industrial zone. But fighting is going on not just in the industrial zone, but right in the city of Sievierodonetsk, Gaidai told Ukrainian television late on Wednesday. Ukrainian forces still control all of Sievierodonetsk's smaller twin city Lysychansk on the west bank of the Sievierodonetsk River, but Russian forces were destroying residential buildings there, Gaidai said. Reuters could not independently verify the situation on the ground in either city. Kyiv's ambassador to the United States told CNN that Ukrainian troops were vastly outnumbered in Luhansk and Donetsk, which collectively form the Donbas, a largely Russian-speaking region. But as we already saw in the battle for Kyiv, we can lose something temporarily. Of course, we're trying to minimize that because we know what can happen when Russians control territories, but we will get it back, Oksana Markarova said. Gaidai said Russia now controlled more than 98% of Luhansk.